Two shipping containers arrived in Philadelphia 2 weeks apart. Inside were 4,449 counterfeit smartphones, worth $941,000 if they had been real. The paperwork that carried them through customs described the contents with 2 words: cell phones used. That is the same phrase millions of people type into a search bar before they buy one. If these first few minutes are already making you feel some type of way, do the video a solid, drop a comment below this video, smash like, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell. Now let's get back into it. United States Customs and Border Protection seized the first shipment on July 26, 2,043 counterfeit LG phones. 2 weeks later, on August 9th, officers took another 1,926 LG handsets and 480 counterfeit ASUS phones. Had they been genuine, the 2 loads together carried a manufacturer's suggested retail price of $941,450. Both had traveled the same road, out of Shenzhen through the Dominican Republic into Philadelphia, and both were manifested as cell phones used. That wording is the entire trick. A container of obviously fake flagships invites inspection. A container of second-hand handsets is the most ordinary thing in global trade. Officers pulled samples anyway and sent them to CBP's Electronic Centers of Excellence and Expertise, the formal name for the agency's trade authority units, who confirmed the trademarks were counterfeit. CBP also works with the National IPR Coordination Center, the federal body that coordinates intellectual property rights enforcement across agencies, to target exactly these kinds of shipments. The phones were destroyed. Now the number everyone gets wrong. In fiscal year 2025, CBP seized over 78 million counterfeit goods. 4 years earlier, that figure was 32.4 million, the quantity more than doubled, and roughly 67% of it came from China and Hong Kong. Here is where almost every article about this goes wrong, and it is worth saying slowly. That dollar figure is the suggested retail price of the genuine article. It is not what the fakes were worth, and it is not what anybody lost. CBP itself says its figures are not intended for economic analysis. Read them as a measure of enforcement workload, not as an industry's losses. An audit published this month checked the pages ranking highest for counterfeiting statistics. 6 of the 8 quoted a $1 trillion projection, a figure traceable back to a 2011 OECD working paper that was explicitly labeled an estimate, not a finding. The figures contradicted each other. Not one of them linked a primary document. So the most repeated statistic about counterfeiting is unsourced, and the real one is being read backwards. Which leaves the question that actually matters. What does a fake phone do to you? Casey Durst, CBP's Director of Field Operations in Baltimore, said counterfeit smartphones may pose a financial security and health threat to American consumers because of identity theft software installed on the devices and counterfeit batteries that can overheat and burn people. The technical term for what those batteries do is thermal runaway, an uncontrolled chain reaction inside the lithium-ion cell that generates more heat than it can dissipate. You may remember the Samsung Galaxy Note 7 recall in 2016. That was thermal runaway in a genuine product with quality controls. A counterfeit battery has none of those controls. Then there is the part almost nobody mentions. Manufacturers will not honor repair or replacement warranties on counterfeit products, whether you knew what you were buying or not. And CBP states that individual consumers may be liable for a fine for importing counterfeit merchandise even if they never intended to. So here is something actionable. Every genuine phone sold in the United States has an IMEI, an International Mobile Equipment Identity Number, a 15-digit code unique to that device. You can find it by dialing *#06# or checking the settings menu. Enter that number into the manufacturer's IMEI lookup or the GSMA's database, and it will tell you whether the device is registered as a legitimate unit. Counterfeit handsets often carry cloned or non-existent IMEI numbers that fail that check immediately. Genuine phones also carry an FCC ID, a certification number you can verify against the FCC's online database to confirm the device was approved for use in the United States. Counterfeits routinely lack valid FCC certification entirely. 2 checks, 2 minutes, both free. You do not have to be the criminal to carry the cost. You only have to be the person who found a very good deal on a used phone. None of this is LG's fault. and none of it is ASUS's. They are the ones being copied here. The lesson is not about a brand, it is about a shipping label and how easily the words that describe a crime sound like the words that describe a bargain. If you want more content like this, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and share this video so you never miss out. Let us know in the comments below. Have you ever bought a phone secondhand and wondered afterwards whether it was really what the listing said? And don't forget to share this video with someone who needs to see it. Hey, before you go, the previous episode of the Cheap Phone File series is Pixel 10a versus iPhone 16e, the update promise everyone gets backwards, in case you missed it. And the complete binge-worthy Cheap Phone Files playlist has every price tier taken apart waiting for you. Trust me, this is one of those series you will want to watch end to end. The real prices, the hidden costs, the phones that actually last. Go watch them both right now and keep the deep dive going. You know you want to. Thank you for watching.